Aniba show, everyone. It's Victoria from the Bagida'waad Alliance. I'm really happy to be here again for another language class, and I wish that I were there in person so I could have some scone. I feel very jealous that I get to. I'm going to be watching all of the yumminess that I don't get to eat, but I will be living through watching all of you eat it. So, Chi Miigwech, I see that there's Ron and Janet and Rennie and Trish and Marie, and I think I see Dave in the background there. Aniba show, Dave. So, I hope everyone enjoys.
Lori is here. Can you see her?
Oh, and I see Lori now, but Lori looks really small on my screen. You look like the smallest person. So, Aniba show, thanks, and I'll turn it over to all of you. Miigwech.
All right. So no Natasha tonight then, I guess.
No.
Yeah, that's right too.
Family birthday tonight.
Oh, okay.
Too much stomach.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Eventually.
Yeah, I guess. We're ready.
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ron.
Aha, zo. We beginnen met een pinje van kogen. Question, man, question, no, okay, ik zou wist maar in. Janet, ik was er aan toe, we maar starten.
So here we are on our little adventure. So the date, the final day of May. Waskana Gizis, Simdana Shabajik, Nish Gizgat, Nungo, Nijin Madostic Nishtana Shanish. So we're having smudge. The smudge is going around right now. And tonight's topic is making fry bread, scone, jibakwen.
Well, Nene. But there are minutes that make look it's
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, we saw too much time up here. Well, give it to some more stuff.
All right. Oh, where, that you speak now. You have to forgive me, yeah, what's object is there, no, shot cam, got Koji. Fish, give them the got object. And you want to see to school, you mean, for doing the arm. All right, so would you walk them and question Cameron? So I was going to suggest that instead of one big bowl, that whoever wanted to make some, we could make our own little bowl and make one scone each. So because we probably have our own touches. So you scone care?
Okay, I'll make a hockey puck.
So we'll just go a little bit through the words that you might hear us say. So making fry bread scone is jibakwe. We Christian salmon, zawa mideh, butter, mideh, lard. How do you say that? Bejeez gun. Oh, okay, so that's backwards then. Bejeez gun, so I couldn't get it. Baking powder, bish, not pane, gun, flour. If you wanna continue from there?
We good sugar, noggin, the plate, Buskanagan, the bowl, Nagans is the cup, and Sitagan is your salt, Mokman is your knife. Soft cook cloven is your frying pan. Epogas and ponas. And then, Jibakwe. Shopkisgan.
Oh, okay, the GI threw me.
Yeah.
Shopkisgan. Shopkisgan, okay.
Okay.
Right, and cool. Look up that, okay.
Baji square game. Baji square game.
Push button can,
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
it says cooking demonstration. Okay.
Say it 5 times fast.
Baji square good.
Yeah.
Well, I think one is Baji square is good, is that the one that rises in the oven, and then there's the other one, Quizgan, is your fry bread, isn't it?
You still got that powder.
Powder, baking powder.
Baking powder, you have to make it.
Yeah. So people have different recipes. For myself, I just use flour, baking powder, dash of salt, and bish. That's all I was taught to use. But there's some that they use yeast. I've read some that they put egg in it. So, but mine's just very basic milk. Penny wobble, yeah, the potato water, or muggan, the cream that we would get from the farms. I remember if we had it in the house, then Mom would use the muggan for the liquid with the water.
Sour milk. was another
Sour
one.
milk, so, yeah.
Before it just went really sour, they would use that also. You look there.
And if you don't have sour milk, you can put a little wee bit of vinegar in your milk. Not too much vinegar, just enough to turn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah. So I guess just a little bit on the history. We look at it as today as a part of our traditional foods, but it really isn't, because we didn't have flour.
Right.
That was introduced to us, but boy, have we adopted it well.
We even added stuff to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna go coarse. You know what the Indian steak is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So Reddy's gonna fry some bologna.
Yeah, gonna have that.
All right, so fried bologna, we put jam on it. We have maple syrup. I used to see people dip it into the maple syrup. The cream, yeah,
Scone dogs.
scone dogs, yeah, scone burgers, moose and buffalo burgers. Yeah.
Some put blueberries,
Yeah.
some raisins.
Yep. So it's very versatile. We've come to learn how to use it in many, many ways.
Well done, you.
Yes, well,
Well done, Awa.
One midday, well, you got to go.
tender flake management.
That's what I used to call her. Tender plate.
Want to get somewhere, midday?
Doesn't come up with back. Tender plate.
Yeah.
Want to get, what you got to go?
Right here you.
Baking powder. Want to get beef? Is that tango? Oh.
Okay, you want a towel?
Oh, yeah.
Over. Oh. Okay, we gotta melt up the midday. Sauce for twenty, the woman, mother, under midday. Okay, how do you kick on here? Chop is good.
That second one?
To the front,
Yeah.
you just turn it.
Turn it.
Down here.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay,
Oh,
So who's gonna make-
She's good.
yeah.
where's what, question,
She's
Kevin?
not this
We can
today.
have our own little bowls. Where's come Kevin? You make your own, I'll make my own. Janet, yeah, my God, and don't come on.
I made it through fast.
Okay, do you got, is there little bowls?
No, good.
Is there little bowls? Come on.
There's some up there.
Yeah, oh, okay. Then we could just, we'll make personal size.
All right.
So just make a little personal size,
I'm on a big one, so I could, only smoky.
oh, yes.
Are you gonna have Indian taco? Yeah.
Oh, Indian tacos, yeah. Oh, yeah,
That's right.
Indian tacos.
I gotta go and wash my hands, I'll hear that. I'm fine already.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there's a mixing bowl.
Can you give it a
Maybe
shake?
these ones are bad.
I don't give it a seat. Or one of them does.
Someone's got the big one. Wait.
Oh, no. Almost to me like a what?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't care.
The big one, little flower like.
Come on over there.
What the-
Okay. Butter milk, how do you say that? Butter knife, butter milk man?
Oh. I guess it's.
Or you just say button again.
Butter
Butter
again, huh?
One, button, no, we could. Where's gonna, where's you, where's your bowl, Lee?
Oh,
Hmm.
hang on.
She's the master bowl.
No.
There you go.
Anybody need measuring? I need. Yeah.
Hey, Marie.
It's by sight.
By sight and feel.
All right.
Oh, so easy, no?
Okay.
No.
Oh, Manda.
Flowers.
Napanya. Can you see us? Napanya Manda. Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Mishka. The cheese gun. This is the baking powder. You're on your own. I'm making my own here. Yeah.
Get more spoons and stuff over there.
Got you yet? No. Oh, yes,
Yun naman ba?
yes, I do need a spoon. To pull it out, here's some measures. Sitagan. 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 Yes.
Where's that little beer?
Oh, that's gonna be salt.
Bread makers sitting around the living room.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you.
Gotcha. Check. Strong bowl. Let me finish my ring. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, so I put it, we're putting in our flour, up on that. We get the cheese done.
Alan,
No.
how much of this do you put in?
Serving. We want to- Dash.
We never used to measure. It was all experience, and when my mom was teaching me, she'd just know. We had a big family, so she made big scones.
If we get too much of that, this, the taste.
What's the word for really, really hungry?
Starving. Dish.
Go down, that's when you start hearing your
Tummy growling?
stomach is growling.
Does anybody need a river bubble?
Don't you want to?
Hey, hey, Bishman Pita.
This one goes no more. Oh, and 4 teaspoons maybe.
When my mom was trying to teach me how to make scone,
Oh, man.
she actually did demonstrate it. She put her flour in and then added everything like the salt and the baking powder. But then she would not say a cup of water or 2 cups of water. She just add this much until it was the right texture.
So after we've mixed all the napane, the bajigan and the salt, we create, I don't know, you can see that. We have to put a well in the middle.
Okay.
Mama.
Yeah.
Trying to show over here.
That's the camera.
Okay. Woo. So we put a well in the middle of the flour mixture. So that's where we pour our liquid. And then we mix inside that well and start pulling in from the sides, but we don't just pour it in there, mix it all together. You don't want a big mash until we know how much we're gonna get.
Yeah, she would turn the bowl with each time she worked the dough. And she said, you can't handle it too much or it's gonna be really tough.
Yeah.
Did you want pepper?
Yeah. Flavor it up. Yeah.
Because I do not want pepper.
No, you have to spell out the name when you put that in Franklin. They, boom.
What? Big E. So after you get it mixed up, then we start kneading, pulling in the dry into the wet one until it's just right. And it's only by feel.
Don't think that's open. no? There you go.
Audrey has just come on, so I need to show Audrey. Just wanted to say hi.
Hi. Oh,
Some
what do you
yeah,
do?
sugar, sweet.
Jean used to make hers with sugar. Jean Teresa.
Mhm.
And everybody used to fight over it at school.
Grandma used to add raisins.
Yeah, raisins, yeah, I remember the old socials, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably get 2.
No, what I'm getting to
There's a big one's a big one. So gooseberries. Yeah.
Gooseberry?
Yeah, I used to see. Ooh, we used to get really fancy back in the day.
Which one? We're just gonna flatten them out.
Check that midair on the
Yeah,
shop. Who's
we're
good?
gonna look, are we still, are we smoking?
Why?
It should just be low.
Okay.
Turn it low.
We're ready to go on.
Turn it on low.
Medium.
low, yeah.
Like that? Oh, that's it. I always throw in a little bit of stone. See how hot it is. Okay, there's one. Whoever next is coming in.
We
I
have
got a couple more now for later.
we have 4 contestants. One's not coming back next week.
So elimination. It's not bad chopped. Well, what? Yeah, the axe.
Going up to the axe room.
Where's that little hook that you got? Grab somebody by the neck and pull the hook.
Where's my little hand?
Sharon just wrote that her and her parents are watching and laughing along with all of you and sharing their own thoughts with each other.
Laughing, we're serious. It's breath time. Take our scones seriously.
Like that. Please pass the scones.
Yeah. My finger in
Is there going to be a judge? Does someone get to choose which is the best scone?
Tasting judge?
No.
Well,
Are you going to taste? You have to be impartial. You're gonna be the judge?
Yeah, no,
Well,
We have 2 judges here on hand. 3.
oh, sure, we have 4 judges. Okay.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. Okay, All
I
right.
know Lori's run scone making competitions before.
Yep, on a stick. On a stick over an open fire.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, Greg and, no, Greg, the other one that was competing with him.
Oh.
Who the heck was that?
Mm.
Was that Anthony? I mean,
Oh,
Anthony.
might have been Anthony.
Yeah. The 2 months old.
Trapper's a good song to pick too, eh? Trapper, yeah, and that was it. And then we got Kim Moore.
The shots time is no come, we'll see.
Oh, yeah, Ron's gone. Yeah.
You got the garbage tomorrow over there.
Get to go push the bum nostril.
What?
Oh,
Sandwich gal. Yeah.
Did you ever hear the story about this couple that got married? So she was making dinner for on their wedding day. So he sat down and I guess she made some scone. I guess he had some butter and he cut it in half and it was all raw. And so he threw it up on the roof and it stuck on there. She walked out and never went home again.
Oh.
You know,
Okay,
it's divorce.
This is our noggin for that. I'm gonna pull mine out because it's gonna start
Word.
burning, but I don't know if it's done in the middle. Ah, beijing.
Oh, yes.
Did you hear us? Oh.
Oh.
Minions, just start at minions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were being, you watch one minute,
I
address.
usually let mine rise, eh?
And they show the, even if it's a, yeah, seagull. You'll get second on you, babe, it's gone.
Oh.
Come on, by singing this.
somebody else, Dave, go put one in there? Last
About
round?
that, the scone, somebody.
I gotta let mine rise.
Oh, okay.
This is me.
Too hard.
In a bit, I'm gonna let it go.
Even the seagull rejected it.
See who would need it.
Oh, yours
Hey,
rolls nice
honey,
and
that's
high.
young.
Yeah.
No, Audra, Colin, Janet, myself, we're sitting around. We're talking about scone. Well, the fun was over there. That scone don't stop protecting. Even the seagull rejected that scone.
Do you watch that show? The Gods Must Be Crazy? When that Coke bottle dropped from the sky, that's what it reminded me of. Oh, that was fun.
Everybody saw it.
Well,
That must be crazy. Throwing away scone like that.
Do you need some help, that one?
There's a spot, go ahead.
What?
If there's a spot in the flattened pan, go ahead.
The whole thing?
There's a new pan there. For,
Yeah.
in there. Oh, you're gonna use that for the midday?
I was thinking.
Okay.
Cut it to three,
Yeah, get going. We got a few going.
cut it to three.
You need a knife?
Yeah. What fun that.
Hmm.
What the thing?
No, he's got a. he's using one. Yeah, he's good.
M one.
Don't flatten it too much.
Well, I'm eating already.
Okay, Rennie is putting on the steak. Gina, can you
This is Lori's, eh?
Mhm.
Mhm.
There was one. Woo, look at that one.
Oh,
Nice.
looking good.
It's not always goes like that. Ooh. Get that. Ah.
Or then they hit each other. And then like this.
Yeah.
It's true.
You just saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Medea going into another sauce cook one. Get out of the way. Steak is going on.
When there. They will put bologna on. Bologna. Oh, that's bologna.
You're full of baloney.
The pressure's on, I'm starting to sweat.
With the wax on it.
Oh, these like boxes, eh? We got the boxes long time ago?
Yeah.
The baloney.
The bung baloney, is that what it was? Bung?
Yeah.
Baloney they call it.
The only one I don't see anymore is ring baloney.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
That's what they call liver's worst.
Gotta go further north.
Further north to get some, get the good stuff.
Huh?
Oh, it's
Just a little
very good.
pack.
Yeah.
Give it a little off that.
Yeah.
Push it off, we push it off.
Oh.
Je vais mettre dans les autres. Ils vont pour-
We're into hockey park. I know. I'm just waiting. I'm just-
I'm not kidding.
Fast.
We'll put 'em in, see if that inside stays in or not. If it stays in, it's not full.
Oh, there's another trader.
On the sides,
Yeah.
if you press it in and it stays in there, it's not full.
Oh.
It sticks inside.
Is that what you call medium rare?
Medium.
Medium well.
I didn't have to get too stumped.
Yeah, there's been times I've had to throw it back in the pan after I cut it in half, but it's still doughy in the middle. If the pan's too hot, eh? When the pan's too hot, that happens. Right. Please be cooked.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You're all eliminated. eh?
You're all out. Yeah.
There's room for one in there, if you want to put one in there, great.
All right.
You wanna do the Rocky dance when you get it?
Oh, we got veteran scone going in.
Probably flat. I'm not very good combination. She used to be.
Tu veux, je tombe, je mouille.
At least we don't have flour all over us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim come in one time, I was making scone in the kitchen, and it was hot, and then phone rang, I had to answer the phone, and Nicky shit you get. He comes in, I had flour and in my bum.
Who is the Pillsbury?
Woo, she's hot in here.
Randy brought a
What
book
you said.
through the eyes of the elders. It's a book from, I think it was January 1996. At the time, there was okay, who was responsible for this?
Sharon.
Oh, Ruth Root, from the kitchen of Ruth Root. Well, recipe bannock or scone. 2 cups of flour, all purpose. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and 1 cup of water. Make into a dough. Knead lightly. It can be baked at 375 degrees in the oven for 30 minutes, the traditional way. Or roll a 1/2 inch thick, cut into serving pieces and fry in lard. Raisins, currants, cranberries, or fruit can be added. These are so valuable when they put them together, recognizing the different women in the community. This book is the acknowledgement, says prepared by Letitia Root, compiled by Sharon George, Mr. Nashua, cover by Jan Ritchie, and this top publishing Literacy South Central. That was really neat. There's a lot to it.
You go.
6, 7, 8 of them anyway. One for each. Yeah, just, how do you like your steak?
Well done.
That's how I like mine.
A little
Black and crispy.
crispy.
Cremated. Just a hair before. Well, you guys are real happy, making fun.
We need to go minute.
Yo, my dad.
What did he see? You got that in already? Or Larry?
Oh, we got Larry
Oh,
here.
yeah.
This one. This one, eh? Oh,
I give it up.
I
I know what my
We
first
should
one.
get it, yeah. We smoke in the door,
Ja, when we she's all full, get it, yeah. No, not much for this. She's gonna go give up for 2 minutes. Grandma used to cook food that wasn't worked in the bush. What logs? She would make that whole bush smell nice. Fried potatoes, stuff like that's gone.
Yeah.
People from all over the place would come into the bush and look for it.
But my dad used to say when he'd have.
Can you smell the bologna? You smell it? Smell a vision.
It was not this chicken. Of the bedroom, they come out.
don't even know which one's what.
Did you lose yours?
Okay.
I'm okay
You gotta write down the lowest temperature.
with that.
Hey, where does me judges here? Come on now.
Look, I get there, double. No.
You're gonna have the balloon.
Yeah.
Man.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
I was on with that.
My mouth is already watering,
Mhm.
but I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's a little nervous.
If you know what one is yours.
Doing it,
Let me go to
it looks like the legends.
When are you?
That other book that is going to show you guys.
This one here?
No.
No.
There was another little one there.
You should know, it's old school.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone.
David, where do you put that thing you were reading?
Yeah, but Rosie,
It's on tape.
no.
It's kind of yellow.
This
Yeah.
one? This one. Oh,
I saved that because Rosie's on there. Have some other,
The journey. I'll take credit for the burnt one.
Did you say you had fruitopia?
Oh, it's in the
It's in the
fridge.
In the fridge?
Yeah, I brought two.
and there's water too. Anybody wants bottled water?
Oh, we have a bottle of water.
I have to step out.
You're hot.
The sauna.
Anybody
We'll
want
be all
water?
shiny.
Help yourself.
You should there,
Yeah.
girls.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Why? It's really contesting. You get a little shiny over there. Mid-air.
Competition is fierce.
No need to put the hair cream on, the more money. As long as that doesn't get cold, my.
Walking around real shiny.
We better tag you to come in, go check them on the front end. We're tagging her, we're tagging her to come in.
No, judges will have to confer. If he started the cooking and he didn't finish it, how does we score that?
You got eliminated.
Disqualified.
You said, there's a day with one, see, you walk me. Would you, good job. Very good.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. But you can see when we have lots of people in the kitchen, all the laughter and all the talking and
What year?
it's a fun space.
We have to go get on them day, right? How old is that one? That one's there,
This one,
yeah.
this one,
One, big one.
1990, fall of 1990.
Everybody know.
She was referring to me at the
You
time.
know,
Ours is over. Ready, yours is done? Mine is done. There's one more in there somewhere.
You got that?
Felix, right there.
The day banana and wolf.
I thought you were gonna wipe your forehead from the competition. Yeah.
Gotta get the windows out of the kitchen.
Bon Luis, the show.
Everybody loves Mexican. Or one of our judges participate.
Yeah, one of our judges. She got tagged in. That's all right. She's a hot one. Woo.
My eyeballs are sweating.
You got the wish. When you get there, time out.
Is that mine? Okay.
I gotta step out.
You do?
No.
Today we jump in with you.
Too quick to say where.
You know, we're on a roll.
Yeah.
But they won't deal with it.
Oh my God, shut up.
I don't know who's our who's here, so. I'm
It's nice that the fourth one might be mine.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a plate?
Yeah.
I'll move hers over here, okay?
Yo, we dug it in with you.
Spirits.
There's a couple here that are getting the spirits. This one's done, it's got a little, well done.
Last one was mine.
Okay, yours is the one that looks like a cloud.
This was a full
Okay.
sear.
Yeah.
Full
sear.
Getting too excited to eat.
Yeah.
It's time to get forgotten.
Oh, sorry.
Lucky, though.
Well, good one, Jay.
That's all of those days I knew, we're good.
Nobody knows. As long as it don't take that long.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
I don't know, so nobody throw that.
1 second.
Woo, just finishing these off.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
How do you say peanut butter?
Oh.
Peanut butter.
I have to turn my clothing for that one.
Peanut butter.
So how do you say peanut butter in the language then?
peanut butter.
This would be, so how would we say nut? Nut, we would be nut.
You not don't they?
You
Some steak.
Oh, me, oh, well done. Yeah. It's what I like it. Sorry, Mark. No, it's all right.
How much did you give the dog?
Anticipation.
Yeah, I just got it.
Where's the
You
judge?
did, good
I'm
luck.
not sure who this one's is, but the
Is this
last
one,
one.
was this yours, Marie?
No.
They had to
Maybe this is Marie's.
We didn't know what much to do.
Yeah.
Do you think this was yours, Marie?
Yeah.
Was yours shaped like a
Oh,
clown?
my God. You wonder, how did-
Well, there's some that, but,
Yeah, so Rennie and I got ours on dishes, so it's between Rennie
Is that his
and
name?
David and,
so this is the
Have you
last
gone
one.
sitting?
okay. You had
Mike
two on
Henry.
there, right? Did you have
Oh,
two?
yeah.
No, you just put one, so these are all
Yeah.
David's. Oh, yeah, he had three.
Yeah.
Oh my God, well, good on, yes.
Oh, you mean Mark?
Oh, yeah, drum roll. Yeah.
Is it competition winding down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, well, we still got a few going here.
okay.
A few more. in there.
Oh, I turned the frying pan off.
Okay, that was the second thing. Anyone?
It's on the lowest. Oh, good, you were-
Whoops, hi.
Mhm.
The balloon is getting hard, you know.
It's starting to curl.
It's starting to curl.
Going back to the beach again.
Yeah, dig another.
Is anybody?
Well, it wasn't as cold as yesterday. It was nice.
I agree.
Nothing in the water.
There's Victoria. Look at them, they walking around in the kitchen.
Audrey was online. Yeah, Audrey and Audra.
Oh,
Oh,
we much
Yeah,
stuff.
she sent me a copy.
Let's get the ball rolling here.
And Sharon.
Ooh.
Well, that's good.
That's a scare.
That one's cooked, there's no dough.
Check out.
That one, it looks kind of-
Okay, the folks are coming in to check them out. Yo.
Check this one out, eh?
Mean the clothes.
Please, you heard that.
And that's all.
2 points if it bounces when it hits the floor.
Yep.
Yes, it's cooked.
Mm. Can you?
Oh, look at us, she's got her pieces ready for the tasters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, she even bugging the gag, bugging the gag.
Yeah.
You're cheating. Yeah, just kidding.
I tried to soften it up.
She's replacing them. Yeah.
Okay, Dave, he's gonna cut his now, to see how his turns.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, look at
Oh, look at
that
the
steaming.
steam. Yep.
Been on
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah. I got smudge.
It's fry bread power.
What is she?
and Rennie's doing hers.
Nice.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one was better.
They all turned out.
Yeah.
So this one gonna do pieces, right? Okay. Well, they can put jam.
Yeah, there's jam. Should be raspberry jam in the fridge here. Well, of course, there's bologna this year. Yeah, somewhere there.
Oh, yeah, there's bologna.
Audrey, do you want some?
Everybody's trying it. Come on, Audrey.
Butter. We'll put some jam on another one.
Here, I'll go like this. Remember?
That looks like such fun.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We had fun.
They all turned out really well.
Yeah,
Thank
it
goodness.
was so good. We had one of the participants, judges go right in.
Melissa, you.
What did you do? I'm hiding back there.
Hiding by the fan.
This is fry bread in a frying pan, right? Did you use a cast iron pan?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best. Like fry bread now, they make it deep fried in oil,
Yeah.
but we used to just use like a little bit of your lard, right?
Mhm.
There's some jam if anybody wants to open.
Get the couple paper towels.
We stayed true to the recipe.
Almost.
Ah,
But too much grease?
Oh,
No.
Yes.
I just know. I cut mine off.
There's Rennie's. Your piece, like a judge.
There you go, judges.
Butter, jam, and peanut butter.
I like that
We want
display.
stuff.
Presentation looks good. Where's the bologna?
You ever see a commercial where that woman's complaining about bacon?
We'll do that. We'll do that on one of these. You won't.
You,
Oh, where do you turn this
did
on?
you,
Turn it off.
There's no butter in the last one.
I was gonna.
That fancy stove has them confused, Jen.
I can't even get up, it's heavy. This one's a little. too
okay,
heavy.
so who's this, who's here? This is Dave.
Yeah, no, that's Randy's.
This is Ray.
That's the.
I'm just checking to see if they- any reaction. There's Dave's. You wanna try Dave's? Hey, you wanna try Dave's? Come on, please. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Remember, you can't swallow it, you gotta spit it out. No, just kidding.
Mm. Mm.
Like so, make some tasters of this.
Bite? Mm. Oh, really wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man.
she's really wanting to win.
There we go.
Yeah.
There,
No,
jam, butter, peanut butter, bologna.
no, is that a Ojibwe style
Yes,
or?
sir. Pizza.
No, aquadon.
Aquadon style.
That's not bad, dude.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
No, small piece or the whole thing?
I think the whole thing was lost there.
Well, turned who made this?
That's Lori's.
Lori, huh?
Mhm. And Marie is right beside hers.
Oh, yes.
I ate all the taste testers.
It's good, right?
I hate them.
It's more.
Taste
I think that's Lori's there.
Mhm.
Murray's one's over there.
Just enough salt in your just like it. When
No, which one is walking away tonight? This? Yeah. No, my tapping my feet like that. I'm like, no.
We're all quiet now because we're eating.
It really goes good with the bologna.
Rip a ear off. Rip a ear off that baloney.
I don't know what you did that one. Oh, was that youth?
They're kind of bone, yeah.
March break. You want to look, I still have a little book with Scottish things.
Aw.
Yeah, try for these textures.
A little tough. Who's at the door?
We tried, Leva was starting to make scone at the health center for us, right? Then she used, tried brown bread, the flour. Oh, they're heavier than a coffee cup.
Yeah, it's hard to use that, eh?
Yeah.
Not the same.
No, it was really heavy.
She tried that on there. I'll go right off the bat.
Or make some healthy stuff.
Yeah, that was healthy.
Thank you.
I didn't say anything. She might have thrown at me. No.
Well, did we try everybody's? And did you try
No, I haven't
all of
tried
you try
Marie's.
each other's?
I not really. Dave, I haven't tried Dave's.
Oh,
It's over there. Come eat a sliver.
Now we eat that rolling apple.
Paus nie, ciepłe. Nie uwierzę mu i kiedy ciemno.
You would fall to your knees.
Dennis was lucky. This was always real big and just walking inside.
I didn't put any butter or whatever
Okay,
choice
see
you
what
like.
I put on that. Let me see.
Yours is good. Like yours.
It was good, thank you.
Mhm.
I'll look for peanut butter. Oh, where's the bears? Y'all come on. Oh, open it
Peanut
again.
butter?
Oh, yeah, the bears.
Mm.
I saw a huge bear track today up in Cape Coker Park. It's about half as big as my foot. It was like this big. It was huge.
Wow.
Jim, he saw a gigantic bear today, eh?
It's around crossing near Pashwood. It had crossed to go to the cottages, so he pulled in. When he looked around and didn't see it, it came out on another driveway and it crossed again. And he said that thing must have been this high.
Yeah, that's one up there.
Yeah, on it was on its forest. Oh, and huge.
Bonjour. Ah, bonjour.
He said he was just shook when he seen it, how big it was.
Somebody must have got one in Cape
Yeah.
and
Oh,
yeah, and then I said, you're a bear fan, you don't do that, you don't look at him, you don't help, but anyway, with that bear. So I don't think this is enough. So I said, "Whoever thought about bear." Tasted it. For the fire before this. Say, they know that. Yeah, you need this, don't worry, it's over there.
can I share a funny story about a bear?
The bear went into the bush.
Sorry, it's not in the language, but a couple weeks ago, Karina and I were up walking in Cape Coker Park looking for pheasant-back mushrooms. We were also out looking for fiddleheads and morels and wild leeks and other things. But she gets very, very, very excited when she finds mushrooms. They're her most delicious thing to find anywhere. And she's driving along in the car and I heard her scream really loudly. And I thought maybe there was a bear or she had hit an animal on the road or something. She was going really slowly looking for mushrooms. And it was actually, she screamed a yell like of happiness because she found a tree that had a whole lot of pheasant backs on it that are edible. So she gets out of the car and I get out of the car too. She heads over to this trunk and she like, it's a tree trunk. And she looks over and she kind of goes like this to me and she says, you know, there was a bear right there. I went, what?
Oh.
She was like, yeah, I thought it was a car. It was just
Oh my
this
gosh.
black blob, you know, sitting, and it was probably 50 feet away from us. And we were driving along after she got the pheasant back mushrooms, we quickly got back in because we saw it run off, but she saw it run off. But we get back in there, we drove over, and there's a big pile of bear poop on the road where the bear was hanging out. So Karina literally scared the shit out of a bear with a mushroom yell.
Are you sure?
Oh my goodness.
So we took Cregan back to see, so he could just see the big pile of poop. And so he still acts it out. My grandson's 3. He still acts it out and goes, "Mama, ah!"
We're doing a renovation down Sabo, and then the people around there, they said, come on over, I want to show you something. So there was a bear, like she was scratching the tree, and then they took us out another 100 feet away.
Super hot.
So we went over there.
The boys, young.
Then by that time, we had about 20 people around. I hear the story about the bear. Then I started running back to my car, and everybody took off, running, screaming, and everything. So they asked me, "Why did you run?" My telephone was ringing. I told them.
Oh,
Makwa.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Could grease a pan. You need.
okay, who's the winner?
Ooh, I like them all.
Hey,
I did
yeah,
too.
same here.
Pies.
Hi, I do believe so.
And the bacon topped it all off.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If
The
I said
bacon,
any-
I mean, the
The scone,
bologna topped it off.
the smell of the bologna wafting in the air.
Yeah.
No, if I said any different, I think I'd be outnumbered here.
You'd be in
But
trouble.
I agree.
So I don't agree. Yeah.
No, it was all very well done.
Mhm.
Yes,
Short amount
well
of
done.
time. Pressure was on.
The sure was on.
Yeah.
Talking about getting axed.
We had some people from Saugeen coming down to cook here. Some guys from Aquadon. Competition was very stiff.
French Bay versus the village.
Yeah.
Jim Wynn dog is a big
Mhm.
I think the outcome will be a few ounces heavier by the time we're done.
You just won't put because I didn't have supper.
Yeah, now you see coming around.
Looking for some.
Wants in on that.
So we've got the scone queens and 1 king, is there?
So we just catch those recipes.
Did anybody make anything different than the others? All the same?
I think it was all the same.
Mhm.
It was just a technique.
That's what it was.
Different techniques.
You have to have laughter and singing when you're making the cooking.
Gotta feel good.
Becomes-
Yeah,
Gotta feel good. Mhm.
good medicine.
Yep, you gotta be in good frame of mind.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Everybody's all full.
Yeah.
Real quiet.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Does anybody out there make scone differently? Do they have any of their own special recipes? Fry bread, bannock, whatever you call it, different names.
Nobody?
Nobody? What's the right?
Audrey, you don't have a different recipe?
No, I pretty much make mine the way my mother made it. It was 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of cold water, a pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, and stir away. It was just gone. Fried it in frying pan. Easy peasy. I didn't see the beginning and how you guys like put yours together. I know people make it differently. Oh, baking powder.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And you're good for the day, yeah?
Mhm.
Mm.
And go another 40 miles.
Some people put baking soda in it too, right?
Yeah, that was one thing. My mom used to do that. She put baking soda.
Is that with the milk that started what did you call it? The cream?
No, she would anytime.
Is it?
Yeah, I used to do it with the baking soda, but at one time I put too much of it and you could really taste it.
Oh,
So I didn't use it anymore.
Mhm.
wanna make sure-
When you bake it in the oven, you use buttermilk or sour milk, yes, Marie?
Yes.
Mm.
Buttermilk.
I brought some bits. It's usually how I cook mine because this is kind of hard on my diabetes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can't do baked scone.
No,
It's a hit and a miss for baked scone.
Usually it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got.
Renee's really good at baked scone too. Baked the beans too. She makes good baked beans now from scratch.
She'll dog the goulash and the
Oh,
white gravy, the
Oh.
white beans, the potatoes, and then the muggan, and then the. Oh, no, the bean sandwich with sit dog and goulash on it.
Mm.
Finish it off with a cup of tea.
With a cup of tea.
What is muggan, Lori?
That's the farmer's cream.
Oh,
You go to usually go to the Mennonites to get that cream, or the old farmers. Yeah.
It's hard to get now. You know, because of that farmer that got charged in Ormeville
Oh.
on
It's a
past
smart
price.
company.
Yeah, on past price.
You know, you're teaching when they milk the cow.
Yeah.
And you cool it down. Overnight, maybe a couple hours. Teaching, want to take it with that. You separate that. And that's the cream you're talking about.
Go buy a cow, do it yourself.
Yeah.
they need the butter too.
You can't eat the old way anymore, then, eh?
But I still get it once a year. I know that gets it for me.
Here's a jar.
Go and ask.
Put it under the towel.
Yeah, you get the about the size of that peanut butter jar.
Okay.
You get that cream.
And that lost a while.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
When you use that on the table. If somebody came knock on the door, and there's somebody from Southern Chicago, you.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want anybody to know they're eating scone.
Oh,
Almost everybody did it.
is that?
Yeah. somebody comes
Do
in
you
and
want to
says,
share it?
"Oh, you just scone."
Sure.
My ask for some, yeah.
Oh,
Ronnie.
there's a family of
Yes.
boys that would go to school with scone, right? And they were called the scone boys.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't in my age group, but they call them the scone
Wow.
boys.
Somebody wants to ask a question.
Yes. Who said
Oh,
that?
okay. I was just waiting. Like Pakoyashigan, is that like what we call fry bread now, or is there a difference? If you break down the word Pakoyashigan.
It all depends how you're gonna, fry bread. This has a cardamom, that's what you say, the one that you fry.
Hmm.
Or not Sapka's gonna get thing. That's the one that you bake in a stove.
Hmm,
And they're all different names. Even the one that you put on a campfire, you make the little hot dog sticks.
uh-huh.
And
You go
they're
ahead.
all quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because even then, when he makes those loaves, that's what he calls it. Thursday Christmas.
Yeah, grandma used to always make that when we worked in the bush.
Hmm,
She would make the dinner right around about 11 o'clock, and then she'd make that buffalo yell at dinner time.
ah,
If you didn't make that call, you didn't eat. So you had to make sure that you got there in time. And
Yep.
she looked good.
awesome, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could smell the cooking miles around.
Hmm.
Even the bears probably would come close.
A lot of the men know how to make, at least they used to, make question too, eh? That was pretty much standard. It wasn't just a woman that cooked it. No?
That is a really good scone.
Mhm.
Number 6, now. Igor?
Like one thing Mom told
Is
us,
that Elwood?
someday you're gonna get married, yes, so you better know how to make scone, how to cook this. She used to- That's what she taught us, right? For Dennis, Leon, they all cook.
Oh, yeah.
And look good.
Chuck Sill.
Scared. Well, probably getting over it.
There is been Irene Twickham, he's a cousin, Irene James. Die kwam met nieuw schikken one on the man. She wanted some schikken, some certain plant. And we show, keeping us get to the Jabako, and the Kwang Question. You see, you screw. Cook myself. You come in, go on the man, you medicine schikken for her. She said, by the time you finish eating that, that's the time you'll be returning back with the medicine, she said in the language. She was right.
Hmm,
Yeah, she used to always call for that, for me to go over there and put medicines.
Uh-huh.
Or for brook trout or seal eggs, stuff like that. Eh?
hmm.
Where does seagulls nest?
On the rocks, but they used to do it in Southampton.
Is it?
But I think they're probably on the shoreline or on one of the islands up in Chiefs Point.
I always wondered where they went. You never see them nesting around.
Well, they're usually in that tall grass along the beach too, right?
Mhm.
So they would nest, but
Oh.
they've been cutting those things down, right?
Silly
Sand
cock. Silly cock.
Oh, okay.
When they're spoons,
dunes. Keep
when the
walking.
sun beats down, it gets
Oh,
warm.
warms them
So that's how they get there.
up.
When I always should talk about this morning on the way to work, we saw this wood duck. Had wee little babies, what, 18?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They crossed the highway and then there was cars coming and she stopped there and then she turned around, went back. So we made sure we stopped in front so that they wouldn't get hit. So we kept on going. And we got worried. So we turned around, come back to make sure that they're okay.
Oh.
So they're all ditched there right by the sign. They're all huddled up around that
They're so
post.
tiny, eh?
Yeah.
Whole bunch of them.
About the size that's gone. I can eat that right now.
Yeah. On the way here, I was coming up the back, a little dusty and everything, just before the dump. I see all, crossing the road. So, are you the only one? So I slowed him down. There's gonna be more vision, crossing the road again. And then there was one standing on the side of the road, he wasn't moving. I said, well, you're not moving because there's more coming, isn't it? You're watching. So I parked. There must have been almost 10 of them.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna be late. And across the road. Just taking their old time, going across. We're turkey crossing.
Looking back there.
That's what that one was doing. She was looking.
We go down the First Bay Road, Janet saw us one coming out, Coming along pretty good. You see that turkey sauce made that great big U-turn like that.
They kick up some dust.
Ever see porcupines? You know how slow they move, eh?
Yeah.
Seems like they pick themselves up and they run.
Did you go there?
Oh, boy. Well, it's been a good evening, folks. It's
Wow.
been-
Yeah,
it's been great.
Yeah.
Cut the TV
Still
off. I
eating.
want to eat.
Good miigwech.
Oh,
Hey, Reg.
maybe not next week.
You
Oh,
bet.
maybe not.
The only way it would have been better is if we could have eaten some as well through Zoom.
Through Zoom, yeah.
Mhm.
Next time shipment. Ship them out first.
All right.
All right.
Miigwech. Baba-pi minwa gwabaman.
No.
See you next week.
Mhm.
Are you gonna try and make some, Victoria?
Ooh, yes.
Are
That
you?
sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Baba-pi.